Hello, friends. This is Faith 101. I'm entitling today's session, Taking a Step of Faith. There's a phrase that I consider one of those bumper sticker sermons, and it goes something like this: faith is not faith until it is tested. And there's a lot of truth in that statement. If you've never had to step into the unknown and trust that God has led you there and will carry you through, I wonder how much faith you really possess. We have many examples in the scriptures that are role models for us in this regard. God said to Abraham, "Go to a land that I will show you. Not that I have shown you, but I will show you." Noah took a step of faith when he began building an ark. Joshua likewise, when he marched around Jericho for 7 days with horns and broken pitchers. Esther, coming before the king and pleading for the lives of her people, was an act of depending on her God. The Red Sea, Abraham and the sacrifice of Isaac, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and the list goes on. In my own life, I've had the occasion to obey God's call to ministry, to follow through, to go on to seminary later. I even left a position that I didn't need to leave because I followed what the Lord was telling me to do. And then I waited 7 months before God opened up this opportunity with St. James Church. And recently, I believed God when he said to me, "It's time to retire." And that was not as easy as it sounds. We had plenty of buyers for our home, but not one we could move into. I am one who likes to have a place to go before I turn loose of the one that I'm in. But my wife, Camilla, set me straight. She said, "I think we're going about this all wrong. We're not exercising faith." She suggested we go ahead and put our home on the market before we had a place to go. We did, and God came through. One of the most basic tenets of a life of faith is that we all have to listen to the voice of God and then act upon it, even when we don't have all the facts that we would like. I encourage all of you to be in the habit of stepping out in faith under God's direction. We will never have all the understanding we desire, but knowing the heart of God towards us is enough. There is an old poem by Edgar Guest that includes this line: "I'd rather see a sermon than hear one any day." My friend, you may be the only Bible some folks ever read. Your act of stepping out on faith could inspire countless souls to choose a life in God's family. Put your faith to the test and see that God is good. God is good all the time. That's all for today.